Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be discussing 5 common graphic design mistakes to avoid. As a graphic designer, it is very important to know what mistakes to avoid and ensure that your designs are effective and visually appealing. So let's get right to it. The first mistake people often make is overusing fonts. Too many fonts are an invitation to disaster when it comes to design. Having more than 2 or 3 fonts in one design can make it look messy and disorganized. It's best to stick with 2 or 3 fonts that are easy to read and that coordinate well with each other. When you're selecting fonts, you should be conscious of the size and the weight of the font as well as the overall style. For instance, if you are creating a poster for a concert, you could use a script font for the title and bold sans for the details. If you're designing a logo, you may want to use a modern, sleek font that reflects the company's values. And it's important to keep the overall design consistent and visually appealing and not overwhelm your audience with too many fonts. Second mistake people often make is poor color choices. When selecting a color palette, be sure to pick colors that fit your brand and the message you're trying to communicate. If you select colors that don't work together, it can make your design look unappealing and could even affect how legible it is. It's important to keep the color scheme as simple as possible, as too many colors can be visually overwhelming. When in doubt, stick to a minimalistic color scheme, nothing too bright or too bold. Next, we have ignoring hierarchy. Hierarchy is one of the most fundamental aspects of design. After all, it's the way you guide the viewer's eye through the design and draw attention to the most important elements. This is why it is important to make sure that your hierarchy is clear and well defined. To do this, use size, weight, and color to create a sense of order and structure within your design. Size is a great way to emphasize the most important elements of the design, while weight and color can be used to differentiate between the levels of importance. Utilizing these 3 visual elements together will help you ensure that your design flows naturally and is easy to understand. Next, we have lack of white space. White space or negative space is an important element of design that is often overlooked. It is the space between elements of a design that allows the eye to rest and creates a sense of balance. Without white space, design can look cluttered and overwhelming. Don't be afraid to leave some empty space in your design to create a clean and visually appealing look. So the next time you're creating something, remember to make use of white space to create a design that is pleasing to the eye. Lastly, we have poor image quality. Poor image quality is an often overlooked mistake when it comes to design. It is, however, a critical component that can make or break the overall appeal of your design. Low quality images can make your design appear amateurish and can detract from the message that you're trying to convey. To avoid this, when selecting images, pay attention to the resolution and size of the image to make sure that it is properly optimized for your project. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.